Hello there, Crystal from the SimplyWise team. In today's video, we're going to walk through how to use the voice-to-text feature. To get started, when you log into your Cost Estimator app, from your home screen, you want to tap on the blue Create button on the lower right-hand corner. And here, you want to tap on Estimate on the pop-up menu. This will bring you to your project description screen where you can input your scope of work here. But let's say you don't want to manually type in the scope of work, you want to speak it into the app. So you'll see about halfway down on the right hand side of the screen is a microphone button. Once you tap on this button, it's going to request that you allow permissions to access the microphone on your mobile device. So you want to make sure that you accept that. And once you do, you can actually start speaking your project or your scope of work directly into this field, and it will capture it for you. Okay, so remember, the same rules apply. You want to be as specific and detailed as possible when you're entering the scope of work. You can include measurements, which are actually required with the project description, but you can also include helpful information such as zip code or city and state where the project is going to be completed. So if it's not completed in your local area, let's say it's out of state or across town, and you're going to be sourcing materials at a different location, a different Home Depot, then you want to make sure that you input that data there. Just so that you're aware, currently the app defaults to pulling material data from the Home Depot closest to the zip code that's registered in your app. So if your job site is not in your local area and somewhere else, it's actually better to input that information so that the app can pull that data in. You can also include whether you want labor only, materials only, if you want both. The app will ask you, do you want to include both of those? But if you already know what you want, you can absolutely put that in there. You can include as much information. You can't go wrong. You can't give it too much information. The app loves the details. This helps the app understand the scope of work, and it helps it generate a better estimate for you. So just tap on that little microphone button. You can talk into your heart's content to put in your whole scope of work. You can stop it at any time. You can resume it again. And then once you're completed with inputting all of that information, you would follow the same steps, right? You would tap the little arrow on the upper right hand corner. It will analyze what you have put in there. It will ask you additional clarifying questions, and it will go through the process. So the actual flow or the process is the exact same, with the exception of how the original scope of work is input. So instead of texting it in, you would speak it in, okay? Very simple, easy way, and it actually, some people like it better that way, to be able to speak it into instead of typing. It's just easier for their workflow. So hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.